of all siege engines. A catapult capable of smashing down castle walls from great distances. At Warwick Castle in England, they've built a replica, one of the largest in the world. Originating in 7th century China, by the 13th century, trebuchets had evolved into devastatingly powerful weapons.
Such a simple design, but so effective.
It has several key features. A pivoted arm with a weight at one end, and a sling to hold the projectile at the other. To prime, the 6-ton weight is raised using tread wheels.
So this is one of the wheels, one of two that's attached to an axle, which would lift the counterweight, weighing 6 tons. It's based on muscle power alone. What's essential about launching a projectile as far as possible is making sure that this end of the arm is moving as fast as possible. So once that weight drops, it really sends this point of the arm moving at its highest velocity.
This was done by positioning the pivot close to the counterweight and by launching the projectile from a sling. When released, the sling whips round, vastly increasing the launch speed. Trebuchets were carefully aimed, like modern guns.
In order to weaken the castle walls or even breach them, you had to make sure that the projectiles hit the same spot every single time.
For each projectile to follow the same trajectory, they all had to be the same weight and shape. To achieve this, masons used a gauge.
Now I'm going to load this projectile into the sling. Oh, this one must weigh about 25 kilograms, but some projectiles can get up to 150 kilograms. That's the weight of 2 men.
Trebuchets were also used to throw burning tar, beehives, even dead bodies. Anything to cause maximum distress to the enemy.
Did you hear that whoosh?
It was the counterweight trebuchet's lethal combination of power and accuracy that made it the ultimate medieval siege weapon. Victory over King Stephen at Lincoln gave Matilda the upper hand in her fight for the English crown. But in the years that followed, fragile loyalties shifted, and under threat of capture, Matilda was forced to retreat. As her holdings in England came under attack from the king's army, it fell to her son Henry to keep Matilda's claim to the throne alive. Inside the strong stone walls of the castle at Wallingford, Matilda's men held firm against a brutal siege by forces loyal to King Stephen. King Stephen's army had constructed a fortified perimeter outside the castle, trapping Matilda's men inside. However, reinforcements were on the way from Matilda's son Henry. Her forces needed to hold the walls until they arrived.
Piereth Hestus, qua of surfeth Sherton. Boa is Iboon.
Men av armen Zabide.
Dresset Yao.
Hoping to claim Wallingford, King Stephen's siege forces launched a renewed attack on the castle.
Yahweh Shet. Wow, Sir Shet. Boa is Iboon. Rogers, readers. And fail talkers. Jefe meo, havani bo, qua of sir, and sweeter, yes. Boa is Iboon, periende hestes
Upper and ready. Jeppe mig med hästes. Riderens i ready med hästes.
Wegen Schäfer!
Hoping to crack the mighty stone walls of Wallingford, King Stephen's forces launched another attack.
Jede Hestes!
Riderens i set. Redende ronka. Stackare. Reader, it will do that. Estes for this reader.
It is Sita for action.
Matilda's forces repelled the attack and held the castle. Matilda's forces held firm against the attack, cutting down the enemy soldiers.
Jeppe meo, but... Qua of surfer Shetton.
Claude, this is a mickle matter. See take the reader.
Yahweh Shetton.
Nu, Tulkes, set it yard.
Hestes covered, highwaymen. Problem better, highwaymen.
Look how he is be ready, Freckis.
Jeppe meo. Boa is Iboon. Yahweh Shetton. Sewers är het. Hästes är uppgående. Att stanna, spänna vänner! Upp till spännet, arbetar! Ja,
Seatbelts are working. It's Jill and Keen on the Reaper Railings News.
What will town? Hjälp mig med och bort. Järway chef.
Folk are nearly ready.
Fräckes haken. Nu hästes.
Get up to Swindon, folk. Eat your will.
Fusse tog kvar och söres käten. Hästes kommer. Presset jag Arwayman. Asterias. Rafte Arwayman.
Send them out to me now, Kiss.
Spanner on the load.
Boa is Iboon.
Readers is set on ready.
Jonas, jag är inte dåligt. Du är så att du hettest.
Järway chef. Boa is Iboon.
Ger du ett för blodton bala. Empress shouldn't be here.
Seatbelts are working.
Kvar och söres käten. Kjäre hästes. Step into it, Arwayman.
What they up in Hess?
Full foot they are.
Matilda's forces received word that Henry's troops were getting closer to Wallingford.
Hästes för alla here.
Soon the combined numbers of the two armies could tip the scales in their favor.
Men av armes, här vi gone? We've been gangande.
Kempes, lustet för hästes. Ik hill. Ik ham helding min städer. Fuse tussen.
Send them out to me now, Kiss.
Hästes är on, Boaman. Hästes kommer ej och slipperlig. On the stairs. Hjälp mig med Arwayman. Boa is Ibusterende off, så är Kjäre hästes ej och slipperlig. On the stairs.
Get to the red and to serve.
At last, Henry's reinforcements approached Wallingford.
Nu, Tulkes.
United under Matilda's banner, the two armies were ready to engage Stephen's forces.
It is Sita i shall day.
What needeth be undone? Eagle have I that he burden on. You'll then need that
Sweden may up be ready. What wonder Tulkes? It Greetings! In the next mean a word. Ferreth. Ut readeth nu, Tullius. Certes.
Matilda's forces struck out at the besieging army, weakening the enemy's hold on Wallingford's perimeter.
What needs? I think they listen.
Get thee ready for Hestus.
It is Idon.
Look at you be thee ready, Freckes. Freckes. Mit Baldenes. Nu, Tulkes, settet jou.
The enemy line wavered as Matilda's forces cut down the besieging army, clearing another section of the blockade.
Roger,
Get to the ready for Estes. It is Sitha for Actus. We shall lay the young.
Build shield! Yeah, Hestus! Hestus, come Born for the arm.
Matilda's forces overwhelmed the enemy and cleared the castle's perimeter.
No,
Set on ready. Readers.
Now that's no change.
Readers, get ready for
Yara, to Sitha for Actus.
What should each do?
Something to shaken.
Spring out at the ready. What will, Tau?
And a fresher marker.
Be ready for Hestes. Spring out. Hestes.
Experiment, ja.
Spanner on the low.
An offre foe falleth to me braco.
King Hestus.
The joint forces of Matilda and Henry had thwarted King Stephen's siege of the strategic castle at Wallingford. After over a decade of conflict, Matilda's claim to the throne was still alive.